All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie George St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Kamaru Usman enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here he is, the former two-division UFC champion, George Rush St. Pierre. He's the most prolific takedown artist on paper in UFC history. Despite not having any amateur wrestling chops to speak of, this is a man who, at least in my mind, turned the MMA takedown into a thing of beauty.
Yes, he did. He made it all look so smooth and so great. But it was the striking of George St. Pierre that was so good that made you have to be on awareness the whole time. So as the hands flew up, George St. Pierre had the timing that was unmatched at the time in mixed martial arts. One of the first guys that was truly able to do everything. Before we had specialists, and then we had George St. Pierre, he truly changed the game.
Hall of Famer George Rush St. Pierre. We are set for a main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, with respect to Matt Hughes and everybody else, this is a matchup of the two best welterweight champions in UFC history, and you gotta feel good for Kamaru Usman. He wanted this George St. Pierre fight, and it has finally materialized for him tonight.
Usman feels like this is the last step. This is the last hurdle to cross in order to truly stand alone at the top of the welterweight division's history. It is going to be much easier to say than it will be to do, because George St. Pierre is a beast. And this is the guy that changed mixed martial arts for all time. He can do it all, man. I cannot wait for this. Double leg shot.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Usman getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not gonna bail you out.
Nice.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
right, under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble, get up!
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's got to start kicking.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
Oh, working in some solid leg kicks now. Oh, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
Takedown attempts starting to pile up. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, pretty good combination of leg kicks there by George St. Pierre. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Usman gets caught with that punch. 15 seconds. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by George St. Pierre.
Massive knee lands for the title. Another strike to the head land.
Round 2 next. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Usman gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Oh! Beautiful.
And back to his feet. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Usman.
Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
Well, at this point, it seems as though it is toughness that is carrying him through. His thigh is mangled. I'm not sure how much he can take. Man. Oh, oh, he lands a massive kick here.
He's hurt bad.
Short uppercut in the clinch by Usman. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
His opponent is covered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he needs to bring out. He should have got the fight by
big shots here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. "45 seconds remain in the round. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean,
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Another debilitating kick to the leg. I mean, can you say,
are you going to be the guy that gets stopped by leg kicks?
I'm gonna verbally tap him.
Oh,
big left.
Oh, there it is. That's that one. Right here.
We might get a stoppage here.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St.
All right, well, this is a man of humility, but George St. Pierre all but guaranteed a win by TKO tonight, and that is exactly the way it goes into the books.
Well, he's the better fighter, and he let himself take some risks tonight. And in taking those risks, it showed how good George St. Pierre is. He has all the